What's up, everybody? It's your man, Bernard Osei, and we're back with another travel adventure. This time we're diving into the heart of Germany, Cologne. Stunning architecture, world-class museums, delicious food, and enough Kölsch beer to float a boat. Buckle up, smash that like button, and let's get this show on the road. First up, we're kicking things off with a bang. The Cologne Cathedral, or as the Germans call it, the Kölner Dom. It's not just a church, it's a masterpiece, a testament to human ambition and artistry. Imagine spending over 6 centuries building something. 6 centuries! That's older than America, people. The twin spires pierce the sky, reaching heights that seem impossible. Walking inside is like stepping into another world. Massive stained glass windows bathe the interior in a kaleidoscope of colors. The shrine of the Three Kings holds the relics of the biblical Magi. The panoramic view of Cologne from the tower is unforgettable. The best part, just being in its presence. All right, guys, after that soul-stirring experience at the cathedral, it's time to dive into the heart and soul of Cologne, the Altstadt or Old Town. Forget your Google Maps, ditch your itinerary, and just get lost in the labyrinth of cobblestone streets, colorful houses, and lively pubs. Imagine strolling down narrow alleyways, the scent of freshly baked bread and brewing coffee filling the air. You'll stumble across hidden courtyards, charming cafes and pubs buzzing with locals. Make sure you try a Kölsch, the local beer served in small cylindrical glasses. It's a Cologne tradition, and trust me, one sip and you'll be hooked. Now, the Altstadt isn't just about wandering aimlessly, although I highly recommend it. It's also home to some pretty cool landmarks. You've got the Altermarkt, the historic market square, always bustling with activity. Then there's the City Hall, one of the oldest municipal buildings in Germany. And if you're looking for that perfect Instagram shot, head over to the Heumarkt. And hey, while you're there, don't forget to check out the Glockengasse, 4711. Take a whiff of history. Literally, that's the beauty of the Altstadt. It's a perfect blend of history, culture, and just plain old good times. So come on, let's keep exploring. All right, so you've had your fill of Gothic architecture and charming old streets. You're probably thinking, what's next? Well, if you're even remotely interested in art, and I mean even a little bit, you got to check out the Museum Ludwig. This place is a playground for your eyeballs, seriously. We're talking about a massive collection of modern and contemporary art, some of the biggest names you can think of. Picasso, check. Warhol, oh yeah, he's here. Liechtenstein, you bet. It's like a who's who of art history from like the past 100 years, and the way they've got it set up, super cool, sleek, minimal. It's all about letting the art speak for itself. You're not distracted by a bunch of ornate frames and velvet ropes. It's just you and the art vibing. Trust me, even if you think modern art is just a bunch of splatters and squares, this place will surprise you. You'll find yourself getting lost in the textures, the colors, the sheer creativity of it all. It's an experience, not just a museum. Okay guys, we've done a lot of walking, we've seen some amazing stuff, now it's time to get above it all, literally. We're heading to the Cologne Triangle observation deck, and let me tell you, this is the spot for those epic Instagram shots, the ones that make your friends back home jealous. This skyscraper is sleek, it's modern, and it shoots straight up into the sky. You hop in this elevator, zoom up 103 meters, and boom. Panoramic views of Cologne that will blow your mind, but the real showstopper is the view of the Cologne Cathedral. You see it from street level, it's impressive, but from up here it's like something out of a movie. You can see every little detail, every spire, every gargoyle. It's breathtaking. And then there's the Rhine River snaking its way through the city, the Hohenzollern Bridge, all these landmarks you've only seen in pictures, spread out before you like a map. It's an experience you won't forget, trust me. Trust. Alright guys, if you thought we were done with the sensory overload, think again. This next stop is for anyone who's ever loved chocolate. We're talking about the Cologne Chocolate Museum. This place is right on the banks of the Rhine. It's a full-blown museum dedicated to chocolate, from ancient Mesoamerica to modern-day production. The real reason we're here is the chocolate fountain. It's a spectacle. Imagine a waterfall of warm, melted chocolate, fresh fruit, marshmallows, waffles, you name it. It's pure joy, pure indulgence, a celebration of all things chocolate. You'll leave with a sugar rush and a smile. All right, guys, we've been pounding the pavement, exploring the heart of Cologne. Now, it's time to switch gears, feel that breeze, and see this city from a whole new perspective. We're hopping on a Rhine River cruise. You know me, I'm all about efficiency, but there's something to be said about slowing down, seeing a city glide by. It's like hitting the pause button on the craziness and just soaking it all in. And trust me, Cologne from the Rhine, it's pure magic. As we cruise along, you'll see the Cologne Cathedral towering over the city, the Hohenzollern Bridge with all its love locks, those beautiful parks lining the riverbanks. It's like a greatest hits parade of Cologne landmarks. Whether you choose a quick sightseeing cruise or go all out with a romantic dinner cruise, yeah, I said romantic, don't judge. It's an experience you won't forget. And hey, if you happen to be here in the summer, there's no better way to soak up the sun and enjoy that fresh river breeze. All right, guys, you can't come to Cologne without experiencing the Hohenzollern Bridge. I mean, this isn't just any bridge, okay? This is the bridge. This iconic landmark stretches across the Rhine River, connecting the past and present, and it's covered, and I mean covered, in thousands of love locks. It's a symbol of love commitment, a testament to the power of connection. Couples from all over the world come here, attach their locks to the bridge, toss the key into the Rhine, and make their love like officially official. But even if you're not about to declare your undying love to anyone, the view from this bridge is breathtaking. Seriously, you get the Cologne Cathedral, the cityscape, the river. It's like something out of a movie, especially at sunset. So take a walk across the bridge, soak in the energy, maybe even get inspired to leave your own mark. And hey, while you're there, snap a few photos because, trust me, you'll want to remember this moment. We've been hitting all the hotspots, exploring the heart of Cologne, but sometimes you need a break from the action, you know? A chance to catch your breath, find some peace and quiet. Well, I got you covered. Just across the Rhine from the city centre, you'll find the Deutsche Bridge area, a little slice of tranquility amidst the urban jungle. We're talking peaceful parks, riverside walking paths, stunning views of the Cologne skyline. It's the perfect place to recharge your batteries and soak in the beauty of this city at your own pace. Grab a coffee, find a bench, maybe even bring a good book. This is your chance to just chill, watch the boats go by, and appreciate the slower side of Cologne. And hey, if you're feeling a little more energetic, rent a bike and explore the area on 2 wheels. The paths are flat, the scenery is stunning, and you might even stumble upon a hidden gem or two. Trust me, this is what I call living your best life. All right, guys, we've been pounding the pavement in Cologne, but sometimes you've got to escape the urban jungle. That's where Drachenfels Castle comes in, perched high on a hill overlooking the Rhine Valley. Epic views, rolling hills, lush forests. You can hike up to the castle or take a scenic train ride. Once you reach the top, it's like stepping back in time. This medieval castle has seen it all. You can feel the history in the stone walls, but the real showstopper? That view. Standing on the ramparts, wind in your hair, looking out over the Rhine River, it's enough to make you want to bust out a lute. Drachenfels Castle is a must-see. All right, art fans, this one's for you. The Wallraf-Richartz Museum. This place is a crash course in art history, from medieval times to the big guns of the Renaissance. We're talking Rembrandt, Van Gogh, Monet, the whole crew. Now, I'm not gonna lie, museums aren't always my thing. Sometimes you just get stuck behind a tour group listening to someone drone on about brushstrokes, you know. But this place is different. It's got this intimate vibe, like you're hanging out in someone's private collection, getting up close and personal with some of the most famous paintings in the world. And the range, guys, it's insane. You've got your dark, moody landscapes, your vibrant portraits, your still lifes that'll make you want to reach out and grab a grape. It's like a visual feast. Every room you walk into is a new discovery. So whether you're an art aficionado or just appreciate a good masterpiece, make sure you carve out some time for the Wallraf-Richartz Museum. All right, guys, we've been through a lot together. Explored some incredible spots, from the soaring heights of Cologne Cathedral to the fairy tale charm of Drachenfels Castle, but we're not done yet, not even close. I've got one more stop on our Cologne adventure, And trust me, this one's a doozy. But I'm not going to spoil the surprise just yet. You're going to have to wait for the next chapter to find out where we're headed. Let's just say it involves something delicious, something unique, and something that will have you saying, "Bernard, you crazy genius, how did you even find this place?" So buckle up, hit that subscribe button, and get ready for the grand finale of our top 20 must-visit spots in Cologne. It's going to be epic. All right, guys, picture this. Cologne, Germany, year 1709. Johann Maria Farina creates a legendary fragrance. This museum is its birthplace. Tucked in a historic house in Cologne, it's a time capsule, transported back to the 18th century. See how perfume was made, the evolution of iconic bottles, marketing campaigns for royalty, smell history in the making, experience fragrances from ages, evolution from early to modern, a sensory overload. Add the Fragrance Museum to your list. Okay, so you've been hitting the pavement, exploring Cologne's cobbled streets, marveling at Gothic architecture. Now it's time to escape the urban jungle and immerse yourselves in a different kind of beauty, the botanical garden. We're talking towering trees, vibrant flower beds, serene ponds and greenhouses teeming with exotic flora. Wander through themed gardens, get lost in the tropical rainforest house, or just chill by the pond. Keep an eye out for the resident peacocks. They're like the unofficial mascots of the botanical garden. A visit here will leave you feeling refreshed and rejuvenated. All right, guys, we're shifting gears a bit here. From the fragrant world of perfume and the serene beauty of nature, we're diving into a chapter of history that's both sobering and essential to remember: the Nazi era. The NS Documentation Center, housed in the actual Gestapo headquarters, isn't your typical museum. It's a raw, unfiltered look at the darkest period in German history. We're talking about the rise of the Nazi regime, the persecution of Jews and other minority groups, the horrors of the Holocaust. It's a heavy experience, no doubt, walking through the former prison cells, seeing the documents, the photographs, the personal stories that bring the atrocities of that time to life. But it's also incredibly important. We can't shy away from the difficult parts of history. It's about understanding the past, learning from it, and ensuring that such atrocities never happen again. So yeah, a visit to the NS Documentation Center is a powerful reminder of the importance of tolerance, compassion, and standing up against injustice. All right, guys, we're jumping back into the good stuff history. We're talking about the Augustusburg and Falkenlust palaces, a UNESCO World Heritage Site just outside Cologne. These palaces are like something out of a fairy tale, with sprawling gardens, ornate interiors, and a whole lot of stories to tell. It's a trip back in time, and trust me, you don't want to miss this one. Add the Augustusburg and Falkenlust palaces to your Cologne itinerary. You won't regret it. Maybe palaces aren't your thing. How about something more sensory? Welcome to the Fragrance Museum, the birthplace of Eau de Cologne. Learn the history of perfume and smell everything. Create your own custom fragrance. It's a playground for your nose. Discover your new signature scent. All right, guys, time to get real for a second. We're visiting the NS Documentation Center, a museum dedicated to the Nazi regime's history in Cologne. It's a powerful reminder of the dangers of intolerance, discrimination, and hate. If you're up for it, I highly recommend checking out the NS Documentation Center. Yo, what's up everybody? It's Bernard, and we're still cruising through Cologne, so for spot number 18, I gotta keep it real with you guys. We're going off the beaten path. We're ditching the guidebook, because the best discoveries, they don't happen by following someone else's plan. This city is bursting with hidden gems, little cafes tucked away down winding streets, local artists with their work displayed in unexpected places. It's about finding those little pockets of magic that give a city its soul, you know? So what I want you to do for this one is get out there and explore. Don't be afraid to wander, to get a little lost. Talk to the locals, try some food you can't pronounce. That's how you find the real Cologne. Trust me, the best experiences, the ones you'll remember long after you leave, those are the ones you discover yourself. So get out there, get a little lost, and see what you find. Who knows, you might just stumble upon your new favorite place in the world. All right, guys, we're switching gears for a second. We've been hitting all the iconic spots, the kind of places you see on postcards, but Cologne has layers, man. Layers of history, some of them pretty heavy. Elder House, this ain't your average tourist trap. This is the real deal, a former Gestapo headquarters. Yeah, you heard that right. This building right here was the epicenter of Nazi terror in Cologne. Walking through those doors, you can feel the weight of history pressing down. It's a sobering experience, seeing the cells, the interrogation rooms, all meticulously preserved. It's like stepping back in time, and not in a good way. But listen, it's important to confront these dark chapters, right? To remember what happened, to learn from it. It's a heavy experience, but a necessary one. Trust me, it'll make you appreciate the vibrancy and freedom of the city even more. Okay, we've explored the cathedral, wandered the Altstadt, even faced some tough history. Now, let's talk about everyone's favorite subject, food. And no, I'm not just talking about Kölsch, although that deserves its own chapter. Let's be real. Cologne's food scene is like the city itself, hearty, flavorful, no nonsense. You've got to try the halve Hahn, this rye bread roll with Gouda cheese and mustard. Sounds simple, tastes amazing. Then there's Rivkuche, these potato pancakes, crispy on the outside, soft on the inside. And listen, you can't come to Cologne without hitting up a brauhaus. These traditional breweries are everywhere and they serve up the best of the best. Hearty stews, roasted meats, sauerkraut that'll knock your socks off. Wash it all down with a Kölsch, obviously, and you've got yourself a proper Cologne experience. Trust me, your taste buds will thank me later. And there you have it. Guys, 20 incredible experiences, 20 reasons to fall in love with Cologne. We've covered the iconic landmarks, delved into the city's complex history, and even indulged in some seriously good eats. But this is just the tip of the iceberg, man. Cologne is a city that begs to be explored, with something new to discover around every corner. If you're planning a trip to Europe, put Cologne on your list. You won't regret it. As always, if you enjoyed this video, hit that like button, subscribe to the channel, and share it with your friends. Let me know in the comments what your favorite part was, or if you have any hidden gems you think I should check out. Until next time, keep exploring, keep creating, and keep the adventure alive. Peace out!